Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to your November 2021 reading. This reading is going to be for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Gemini for the month of November 2021. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you. But please do take what does resonate and leave the rest behind. All right, my lovely Gemini. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. As usual, this is going to be a 5-card spread looking at your general energies in November. The first card is going to look at what your overall energy will be in November. Second card will look at what the theme of the month will be for you guys. Third card will look at what challenges may be present. Fourth card will look at how you should be responding to those challenges. And last but not least, fifth card is going to be advice from your beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. All right, and then I will go in and clarify the initial card so that we can dig a little deeper into the meanings and messages for you guys, as well as I will be pulling 2 oracle cards at the end of this reading to further confirm the messages that spirit put on the table for you all. All right, so thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the collective sign of Gemini. Please show me what their overall energy will be in November. Overall energy for Geminis. Overall energy, please, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors for Geminis in November. Okay, and we have the Magician as your overall energy. Some good energy to start off with in the month. Okay, what will be the theme of the month for them? Please guide me and show me clearly. Theme of the month for Geminis, please. All right, and we have the King of Pentacles. What challenges may be present? Please guide me and show me clearly what challenges may be present for Geminis in November. Okay, we have the 9 of Cups as your challenge. And how should Geminis respond to this challenge? Please guide me and show me clearly. And we have the Emperor as your response. And last but not least, what advice do you have for them, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors? What advice do you have for Geminis in November? What advice do you have? Whoa. All right, so these 2 wanted to come out. So we have the Wheel of Fortune with the King of Wands. All right, so that's the advice from Spirit. Just scoop that over. All right, card at the bottom of the deck for you guys is the Ace of Swords. Okay, a lot of mental clarity coming through, new ideas coming through, and you have the key to it all. All right, Geminis. So looking at the cards that's already on the table for you guys, these are some very powerful cards for you. I feel like, just like off top, a lot of you are in the process of being in control of your own destiny. And I feel like that's a point or a place that you're at right now and will be going forward into November and beyond that. You have the Magician as your overall energy in November. So this is you definitely manifesting something, Geminis, okay? You know that you have what it takes to proceed forward in whatever it is whatever venture that you're doing, you know that you have what it takes, you know that you have the resources, and in November you're ready to put those resources to use. Okay, so if you were kind of sitting back before, maybe planning and putting together, in November is the time where you're going to actually begin to act and actually begin to manifest these things that you desire and you want. Okay, and the theme of the month is the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be a business for some of you. Okay, so this could be beforehand, some of you have put together some plans and some ideas, and now you are ready to move forward with them. Okay, the King of Pentacles is all about financial stability, financial resources. He's financially suited, fitted. He knows what needs to be done, especially in business ventures. He knows the right moves to make, the right plan of action, and he knows how to utilize the resources that he has. So some of you may be in this area of pursuing some type of business venture or ideas, and you're ready to move forward with that in November. All right. So you have the Nine of Cups as your challenge position for November, and the Nine of Cups upright is usually, you know, wish fulfillment, it's contentment, it's happiness. Okay, but with it being in reverse, well, it's not in reverse, but it's in a challenging position. So this could be some of you, you know, being discontent, you know, even though you know that things are going in a great direction for you. Maybe it's not going as fast as you would like, or maybe you're wanting to see the end results a lot quicker than you are. Okay, and because it's going to always be a process in whatever it is we do, especially when we're trying to get like a new idea off the ground, we kind of have to just go with the flow and make sure we're doing our due diligence in the meantime, but not allowing ourselves to become discouraged. Okay, so that's going to be, I think, the key, the challenge for you in November is to not allow yourself to get discouraged when things aren't 100% at where you would like for them to be at that point in time, and allow that room and that space for growth. Okay, because you have the Emperor as the response to this. So this is you definitely taking control of the situation. Okay, so recognizing that when things are not going how you would like for them to be, knowing that you have the power and the authority to make the changes that needs to be made, okay, in order for things to flow how you would like for them. So if you're putting together a new business idea, this is you did the planning and now you're doing the acting. But this is also a point in time where you will really kind of see what works and what doesn't. And you are the person that's in control of getting rid of those things that does not work, or expanding on those things that do work. All right. The Emperor is a very powerful card. Like, it's all about structure and stability and growth. Okay. So don't allow yourself to be discouraged here, because you do have the power to make the necessary changes need be. All right, and the advice from Spirit is you have both the Wheel of Fortune as well as the King of Wands, and the King of Wands too is also an entrepreneurial energy. He's like a born leader, just like with this Emperor here. He has control. He marches to the beat, as you can see here. He marches to the beat of his own drum. He knows where he's heading. He knows the right direction. He has the passion. He has the fire, you know, behind him, driving him, pushing him forward. Okay, so this is you standing in that energy. Okay, Gemini, it's really standing in that energy in November. Okay, as along with the Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck coming your way. Okay, and kind of also telling you to just kind of go with the inevitable changes that are going to be taking place, but also knowing that you have some power and control in the situation as well. All right, so there will be good changes coming in, but don't get to the point of, you know, when things aren't, like I was mentioning, 100% your way. Don't get discouraged. You have that power to utilize the resources that you have with the Magician here, and you have the power to structuralize things how you would like them with the Emperor here, okay? And you have the power to move forward in whatever venture that this is for you guys in November. All right, so a lot of good, like positive vibes, positive energy here, and whatever you Geminis are trying to pursue in November and beyond. All right, so I feel like this is definitely someone maybe becoming their own boss, maybe opening a business. And there you've done the planning phases, and now you're in the actual movement phases, okay? But don't get discouraged. Know that you've got this. The ball is in your court, and you have like the control and the power in the situation, Geminis. All right, so we're going to go ahead and clarify. Please clarify the Magician for me in the position of the overall energy for Gemini in November. Why is the Magician here? Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Why is the Magician here? Please guide me and show me clearly. Yeah, some of you are definitely stepping up and stepping out with something that you may have been, you know, thinking about for a while, or maybe putting together for a while. And in November, you're actually ready to start utilizing your resources and moving forward with this, okay? You're going to be all about stability, all about financial growth, financial health, and you're going to have a great amount of control in the situation, Geminis. All right, so we have, to clarify the Magician, we have both the Ace of Wands as well as the Seven of Wands. All right, so yeah, this is definitely someone is working on some type of inspirational, creative idea or project in November. All right, like it's definitely coming in for you guys. So whatever you have been working on, it is definitely coming in with this Ace of Wands here. Aces are all about new opportunities coming in, and in the case of it being the Ace of Wands, in this particular case, this is, you know, like creative energy, inspirational energy. So something, like I say, something that has been brewing or, you know, manifesting itself for a while is finally about to come to light, okay? And it may have been, because with the Seven of Wands here, it may have been a challenge to get to this point, but you definitely stood your ground in some situation to where you broke through the barriers and you've allowed for yourself to get to this point where you are now, or where you will be, you know, now till November going forward. All right, and let's clarify the King of Pentacles in the position of the theme of the month. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Okay, so that wants to come out. All right, so we have the Hanged Man. All right, so this is all about new perspectives, kind of just like waiting to see where things go. All right, so I feel like you have done that. You know, I feel like a lot of planning was done prior to this, and now you're ready to take action, and you will take action. All right, but you also have to hold on to this Hangman energy, and this is, like I say, so that you don't get discouraged along the way of whatever project this is. The Hangman energy allows you to look at new ideas, new approaches, new perspectives, kind of, you know, just take a stand back and look out at, you know, what is working for you, what's not working for you, and knowing what to do with that Emperor energy there. All right, so whatever project this is, whatever business venture this is with this King of Pentacles here, allow yourself to see what works for you and what doesn't. Look at things from different angles, different approaches, and don't allow, you know, to yourself to be discouraged if one way didn't work, because with the Emperor authority energy here, you have the power to change things that don't work and put yourself or the situation in a more upright position for you. You know, do a turnaround if you need to fix or adjust some things. You will have that energy to work with that. All right, so then let's clarify the Nine of Cups in a position of challenges for the month. Yeah, so this is definitely saying too, like, you know, take a moment to pause and reflect with that hangman energy. Okay, if you're trying to get this important thing that you're doing off the ground, you have to allow yourself to have that space, you know, to not just be narrow-minded and looking at things from only one view. You know, sometimes you have to have that pause and stillness to kind of allow for things to come in that will shed light on the situation. And you see here, like this light here at the bottom of the card, it's like she's getting some type of enlightenment just from taking that moment to pause and reflect. All right, why is the Nine of Cups here in the position of challenge for the month? Why is the Nine of Cups here? Please guide me and show me clearly, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Why is the Nine of Cups here? Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors for the collective sign of Gemini. Oh. All right, so you had two pop out to clarify the Nine of Cups. You have the Queen of Swords and you have the Five of Cups. Okay, so this is, you could be, the challenge could be for you not to become discouraged because of some past failures or some past things that didn't work out. Okay, so because the Five of Cups is all about regret and failure. Okay, so maybe some things didn't work out for you. Maybe you thought you didn't make the right decisions, or you didn't have that mental clarity, like with the Queen of Swords here. Maybe you didn't have that outlook that you felt like you could have had in the past, which led to things not working out before. So you kind of had to maybe readjust some things, go in, replan, reevaluate, and come up with a new game plan of action. Okay, and so that's why it may be easy for you to get discouraged with this new venture because of past things that didn't work out. But as you can see here, like with the Five of Cups, like I really like the Five of Cups because it likes us to focus on, it points out, I should say, you know, not to focus on what you no longer have, but instead to focus on what you currently still do have. Okay, and that's like a great attribute of the Five of Cups card that I really do like about it. So even though things may not have worked out for you in the past, there's still more in this cup that you can work with. Okay, so if you didn't have the Queen of Swords energy back then, now is the time for you to have it. The Queen of Swords energy is very, she's focused, okay? She's very focused. She's very intellectual. She has that mental clarity. As you can see how calm she is here on this image. And she sits with her sword to the wayside of her, ready to cut out those things, people, or whatever that is going to interfere in what it is that she's working on or what it is that she's pursuing. Okay, but in the meanwhile, she, as you can see, I don't know if you can see really clearly, but how calm she looks. Okay, she has a game plan of action. She's ready to set forward, you know, and she's also ready to stand her ground if she has to. Okay. And this can be saying too, like even with the Seven of Wands here, this could also be, you know, you persevering through something that didn't work before and now taking it and, you know, you've changed it up a little bit, switched it up a little bit, and now you're ready to move forward again. Okay. But this time you may have a little bit more mental clarity. Okay. Maybe the mental clarity that you didn't have back then. All right. So don't focus on that past. All right. If anything, just take it as a learning curve, a lesson learned, so that you can continue to move full steam ahead and make those calls that you need to with that Emperor energy to get rid of things or cut out things that, you know, it's not going to be good for your movement forward. All right. So let's clarify why the Emperor is here in the position of response. Yeah, so this is definitely you taking back your power, creating some type of structure and stability that maybe wasn't there before. Okay. So that's the only way you're going to get beyond that discontentment or that discouragement, is to know that you ultimately have control in this situation. All right. Don't focus on what didn't work. Now it's time to move forward and focus on really creating that structure and that foundation so that you don't have those same mishaps this time around. Okay, why is the Emperor here in a position of response to challenge? Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please guide me and show me clearly. Why is the Emperor here? Please clarify for me. Why is the Emperor here? Please clarify for me. All right, so to clarify the Emperor and how you should respond to the challenges, you have the Knight of Wands, okay? And this is, don't worry about what didn't work. The Knight of Wands is all about movement forward, and he is, he is energetic, he's adventurous, he's ready to take on this new adventure or whatever is coming his way. All right, so take control and move forward. All right, that's how you respond to not allowing yourself to get hung up on past regrets or past things that did not work for you. Take control and move forward. All right, and then why is the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands in a position of advice from Spirit? Clarify, please. Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors for Geminis, clarify your advice for them. So this is like, you are definitely Geminis in November, moving full steam ahead. All right, and you are going to be energetic. You have a lot of wands here. You're going to be passionate about this movement. You're going to be determined about this movement that you have going on, okay? So let's clarify why the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, not Knight of Wands, King of Wands. You do have a Knight of Wands, but not for your advice. Why is the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands here? Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please clarify for me, please. Why is the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands in an advice position? Please clarify that for me. All right, so to clarify the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups. So this is definitely a new opportunity coming in. It's going to be fulfilling to the heart for you. This is something, like I just said earlier, you were passionate about. You've put maybe your heart and soul into it. All right, and the changes that are coming are definitely going to be a fulfillment to that emotional side of what it is that you've been working on. Okay, this is a gift from the universe. This is a gift from Spirit. It's going to be fulfilling to the hard work and efforts that you put in. You're going to feel like you actually made it, because I feel like you went through a trial and tribulation with whatever it is that you were doing, and now it's all coming together. All right, and it's definitely going to be warm and fulfilling to the body, the soul, the mind for you guys. All right, and then at the bottom of the card you have the Queen of Pentacles. Definitely a hard worker. She's the provider. She's very nurturing to her kind, to those around her. All right, so this is a place that you're looking to be at, Gemini. All right, this is the place that you're looking to be at, and that you will be at according to the cards that's here on the table. I feel like this is a very, very positive reading and a big yes to whatever it is that whomever of you are trying to pursue some type of business venture or project. This is a big yes, and it's saying that you do have the control in this situation, so don't allow yourself to get discouraged. whatever didn't work in the past, make the necessary adjustments so that you can move forward this time in a more productive way and in a more positive way. All right, so thank you, beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors. Can you please give me an oracle message? And this oracle message is going to be from the wisdom of the oracle deck. So let's see what message we have for you, what oracle message we have for you guys. Oh. Okay, one oracle message, please. One oracle message for the Geminis. What message do we have for them? All right, and so we have number 13, fork in the road. All right. And we are going to get the book and see what fork in the road says for you guys. So let's take a look. All right, so fork in the road says, time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. So yeah, this is you choosing to move full steam ahead, Geminis. I feel like this is you were at a fork in the road, and maybe when things didn't work out prior to where you're at now, you were kind of like, do I do it again? Do I try it again? Do I put forth the effort again? So you were at that position of how, if, and when should I move forward? And I feel like in November, you are definitely coming to that conclusion to move full steam ahead, because I feel like you have your resources now. You feel like you've overcame with the 7 of Wands, and now you're just ready to kind of venture out there again. All right, so if you were indecisive about this movement forward, Geminis, this is according to the cards that's on the table, this is a big yes from the universe that fork in the road that you've come to is saying to go ahead and proceed. Don't move backwards. Okay, as you can see, you have the 2 arrows pointing to the back, and then you have the 1 pointing forward. All right, so don't take 2 steps back. Take that one necessary step forward into whatever it is that you all are brewing up here, because I feel like it's really good. All right, and we're going to pull one more oracle card for you guys, and this one is going to be from the Enchanted Map oracle deck. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. One more oracle card for the Geminis. One more oracle card. Oh, okay, that popped right on out. Okay, so we have number 25, Metamorphosis. All right, so Metamorphosis, as you may know, is all about change, and in order for that change to happen, you have to go through the necessary steps. All right, butterflies don't just wake up butterflies. They go through a whole ordeal before they even get to that point. And I'm sure it's a lot of things that a lot of obstacles they have to overcome before even getting to that point. All right, so this is definitely you metamorphosizing from previous experiences and now growing yourself into becoming something more greater. All right, so Metamorphosis says, butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you'll love what you become. Yes, definitely. This is exactly what this reading is saying. Let go of what did not work for you, okay? And have faith in yourself. Gain that self-worth about yourself to know with this Emperor here, you have the control, you know, and whatever it is that you're trying to pursue or move forward with, you have that control. All right. And this is just you really getting out there and making what works for you, you know, greater and expanding on it even more, Geminis. So this is actually a really great reading for you guys. I feel a lot of changes has been happening leading up to now and maybe even more into the future that's going to allow you to elaborate on life and what it is that you have to offer, what it is that you want to present to the world. Like, this is definitely you taking that and moving forward. All right, Geminis. So that is your November 2021 reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. If so, please be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, my lovelies, thank you and bye-bye.